She was born in the heart of Kingston, raised in poverty, and yet, she outran the world. This is the unstoppable rise of Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, the pocket rocket, who defied every odd and became a sprinting icon. Stay till the end to uncover the historic record that no other woman in the world has broken to this day. From schoolgirl dreams to world championship domination. You'll learn about her childhood, family, her battles, her triumphs, and her motherhood. You'll see her run, fall, and rise again, always faster than before. She's more than an athlete, she's a Jamaican icon. And as she prepares for her final Olympic lap in Paris 2024, we reflect on her legacy. This is the life story of Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. And it starts where everything does, at home. Loudspeakers stick around to see how she became a symbol of resilience, motherhood, and unstoppable power. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This is one story you don't want to miss. Let's begin. Shelly-Ann was born on December 27, 1986, in Kingston, Jamaica. She grew up in Waterhouse, a poor neighborhood known for violence and hardship. Her father was mostly absent from her life. Her mother, Maxine Simpson, raised her and her siblings by selling goods as a street vendor. They lived in a one-room house, but Maxine never let poverty define their dreams. Shelly's talent showed early. She started running at just 10 years old. She raced barefoot in the streets and won. No expensive shoes. No fancy gear. Just speed and heart. She dreamed big, Olympic big, even when it seemed impossible. As a child, her quiet confidence stood out. Teachers noticed her focus and ambition. Her mother worked extra hours to support her training. They couldn't afford much. But they believed in God, in love, and in Shelly. Even hunger didn't stop her from showing up to run. That inner fire, planted in Waterhouse, would one day light up stadiums worldwide. Shelly attended Woolmer's High School for Girls, one of Jamaica's top schools. Here, she joined the track team and began formal training. At 16, she won her first national medal, bronze in the 100-meter. That moment lit a spark. She wasn't the fastest yet, but she was focused. After graduation, she enrolled at the University of Technology in Kingston. This is where she joined MVP Track Club. And this is where everything changed. She met coach Stephen Francis, known for turning talent into gold. Francis saw her hunger, her quiet fire, and shaped her into a champion. Her training intensified, strict routines, technique, mental strength. She learned not just to run, but to dominate. She trained with elite sprinters, absorbing their discipline. By age 21, she was ready for the world. Little did she know. The world wasn't ready for her. 2008, Beijing. The world watched, and Shelly shocked them. At just 21, she won Olympic gold in the 100 meters. She ran 10.78 seconds, pure speed. The first Caribbean woman to win Olympic 100-meter gold. She wasn't just fast, she made history. In 2012, in London, she defended her title. Back-to-back Olympic champion, a rare feat in sprinting. She added silver medals in the 200m and 4x100-meter relay. Shelly was now a global superstar. Her dominance continued at the World Championships. Gold in 2009, 2013, 2015, 2019, 2022. Each race, a statement, I am not done. She became the face of speed, pride, and Jamaican excellence. Even against younger rivals, she stood tall. She raced with precision, passion, and poise. And always with that dazzling smile. Even legends face battles. In 2010, Shelly-Ann faced a major setback, a 6-month ban for using a painkiller containing a banned substance. It was an honest mistake, but it tested her mentally. The world watched to see if she'd fall. But she came back stronger. Then in 2016, an injury threatened her Olympic run. She still raced in Rio, pushing through pain to earn a bronze medal. But her biggest test was yet to come. In 2017, Shelly-Ann gave birth to her son, Zian. Many believed her sprinting career was over. But Shelly had other plans. 2 years after giving birth, she returned to the track. And shocked the world, again. In 2019, she won World Championship gold in the 100 meters. At 32, she became the oldest woman to ever do it. She held Zian in her arms during the victory lap, a moment that touched millions. She had shown the world what a mother, what a woman, could do. It wasn't just a comeback. It was a revolution. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce proved that motherhood isn't the end of greatness. Sometimes, it's the beginning of a new chapter. Off the track, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is a wife, a mother, and a humble daughter of Jamaica. In 2011, she married her longtime partner, Jason Price, a quiet man who has been her rock of support. The couple keeps their love life private, but their bond is strong, built on trust, faith, and shared dreams. In 2017, Shelly gave birth to their son, Zian D. Price. Becoming a mother changed everything for her, but it didn't slow her down. If anything, it gave her more motivation to push harder. She once said, "Now I'm not just running for myself. I'm running for my son." Balancing motherhood and elite sprinting isn't easy. But Shelly does it with grace. She cooks, trains, travels, and still finds time to be there for Zian's school events. One of the internet's favorite moments. Shelly outrunning every mom at her son's sports day, in style. She's not just an Olympic champion. She's a super mom. Family is everything to Shelly. Her mother, Maxine, remains her biggest cheerleader. Maxine raised a champion, and now watches her daughter raise one too. In Shelly's words, "Everything I am is because of my family. Love, loyalty, and legacy, that's the heart of her story. And that's why Jamaica loves her like one of their own." When she's not on the track, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is known for her bold style and bright personality. From her ever-changing, colorful hairstyles to her glowing smile, she's a fashion icon in the sprinting world. Each hairstyle tells a story, of confidence, culture, and Caribbean pride. At every championship, fans wait to see, what color will Shelly wear today? She believes beauty and power can go hand in hand. Her style has inspired countless young girls to be bold, expressive, and fearless. But she's not just about looks, she's about lifting others. Shelly is deeply involved in charity work across Jamaica. She launched the Pocket Rocket Foundation, which gives scholarships to student athletes in need. She mentors young sprinters, speaks in schools, and shows up for her community. She's also a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador, advocating for children's rights and education. Her voice off the track is just as powerful as her speed on it. Whether it's motivating mothers or inspiring the next generation, Shelly never forgets where she came from. You'll find her at the market, at church, or volunteering, always humble, always smiling. Even with global fame, she stays grounded in faith and family. She often says, "I don't need to be loud. My actions speak louder." That's why she's not just a Jamaican hero, she's a global role model. Her lifestyle reflects strength, color, kindness, and class. The Pocket Rocket, full of style, full of soul. With over 15 years at the top of world sprinting, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce has earned both glory and gold. Her estimated net worth is between $4 million and $6 million, built not just from winning, but from smart choices. Her income comes from Olympic winnings, championship prizes, brand deals, and speaking engagements. She's more than a runner, she's a brand. Shelly has long-time endorsement deals with major companies like Nike, Grace Kennedy, Digicel, and Visa. These brands don't just want a champion, they want someone who represents excellence, humility, and strength. Her face has appeared on billboards, commercials, and international campaigns. She also launched her Pocket Rocket Foundation, helping young athletes in need. And she's invested in business, including a hair salon in Kingston, blending passion and entrepreneurship. Unlike many athletes, Shelly has always planned for life after track. She values financial wisdom as much as speed. She once said, "I want my success to build something lasting for my son and my country." Shelly's not flashy, but she's smart, secure, and generous. From the streets of Waterhouse to the world stage, she built her fortune the honest way. Through sweat, spirit, and strategy. Now, she gives back with the same energy she once gave to winning gold. She is proof, you don't have to choose between purpose and prosperity. With the right focus, you can have both. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce isn't just rich in money. She's rich in legacy. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce's name will be remembered forever, not just for what she did, but for what she stood for. She is one of the most decorated sprinters in history, with 8 Olympic medals and 10+ World Championship golds. She's received Jamaica's Order of Distinction and the Order of Jamaica, the highest national honors. A statue of her stands proudly at Kingston's National Stadium, her legacy carved in stone. A street and a school in her hometown have been named after her. Young girls across the world now believe they can run, because of Shelly. She didn't just win races, she redefined what women, mothers, and Jamaicans could achieve. And she's not finished yet. In 2024, she announced her final Olympic run will be at the Paris Games. It will be her 5th Olympics, a historic farewell on the biggest stage. She's already a legend, but one last gold would be the perfect ending. Win or lose, her place in history is set. After retiring, Shelly plans to mentor young athletes, grow her foundation, and keep building Jamaica's future. She will remain a voice for women, education, and empowerment. Her story will be studied, honored, and celebrated for generations. Because greatness isn't just about speed, it's about how many lives you touch. And Shelly has touched millions. From a little girl in Waterhouse to a global icon. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce didn't just run fast. She ran for something bigger. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is more than a sprinter. She's a mother, a fighter, a leader, and a legend. She showed us that greatness can rise from anywhere, even the narrow streets of Waterhouse. She proved that speed is not just physical, it's a mindset. That being small doesn't make you less powerful, it makes you unstoppable. She ran through pain, pushed past doubt, and broke records after motherhood. She didn't just wear gold, she earned it, step by step, sacrifice by sacrifice. And now, as she prepares for her final Olympic lap, the world watches in awe. No matter what happens in Paris, her crown is already secure. She has inspired generations. Not just in Jamaica, but across the globe. Young athletes will walk in her footsteps. Mothers will run because she ran first. She taught us how to win with grace, and how to rise after every fall. Her story is not just Jamaican, it's universal. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce didn't just leave footprints on the track. She left them on our hearts. Thank you, Pocket Rocket, for every second, every smile, every sprint. Your legacy will live on forever. Checkered flag, this is not just the end of a race. It's the beginning of your legend.